When I was little, somebody told me about faith healing or prayer healing. Somebody was ill, people prayed for them, and they got well. Now, I thought that was really weird. It sounded completely crazy to me. I was really skeptical. And today, I'm here to tell you that faith healed me and that I use prayer to help others. So, what is faith and how can faith help you in your healing process? So we have a word in the Jewish tradition, which is emunah, which loosely translates into faith. And it's related to the word amen or amen. Because if somebody gives you a blessing for good health or good fortune, most likely you'll say either thank you or amen, amen. Basically, what you're saying is, I believe it. In fact, I will have a suspension of my disbelief in order that this thing should come true. So faith is all about this higher kind of belief that you might have that doesn't really come from your cognitive brain. It comes from a more soulful place. How can faith help in your healing journey? Whether it's emotional pain or physical pain or pain from a relationship that's not working out, you can feel very alone. And from that place of aloneness or loneliness, you can feel loss of hope or even despair. And from this place, it is very hard to heal. It's very hard for the body to catalyze its own innate healing process. And so I want to introduce to you just a few things to consider. This idea that no matter what happens to you and no matter what pain that you are going through, is that the divine, it wants to be in relationship with you. That's the purpose of the entire creation, is that we can have a relationship with the creator. And so sometimes in order to instigate that relationship or bring around that relationship, the divine has decided to bring discomfort or pain into our life. Now, this is a topic for a more spiritual discussion that we're not going to have right now. But the point is, everything that happens to you, even if it's not comfortable and even if it's painful, is for your highest good. It's for your highest and best. It was also created specifically for you and not for somebody else. And so, challenging as this idea might be, it is the one thing and the key that has helped me personally and all the people that I help in my practice as a medical intuitive and energy healing facilitator, prayer healing facilitator. Keeping in mind that the divine created the entire universe so that you could have your healing journey, with that perspective, makes it a little bit maybe palatable to take your next step in your healing process. That the divine is with you, created you, gave you your own healing journey, gave you the situation that is actually for your highest and best. And the purpose of it is to bring you out and into a relationship with the divine. So, taking some time to maybe think about that kind of big idea. The thing is, when you do this, when you develop your faith in yourself, your faith in your relationship with your creator, and in the faith of your healing process, this can fill you with great hope. This can fill you with confidence and the strength to not only take the action steps that you need to take for your healing process, but also fills your body with enough strength and energy to catalyze its own innate ability to heal. So I'm reminded of a time when I was wandering through a maze of hallways of the neurology department of a hospital where I had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis a year earlier. Now, while my eye had been in the process of healing, I still suffered with bouts of terrible brain fog and fatigue and depression, and I felt decades older than my 40 years of age. Well, Dr. Miriam greeted me and she led me to a room where I would get my eye test. So I sat down in front of a computer and I had to jam my chin into one of those metal frames so it wouldn't move. And then flashes of light appeared on the screen and I had to press a button for each one before it disappeared. So it was kind of like a video game, but it wasn't a game because it was my health, it was my life. And I was under so much pressure to get each one correctly. I just couldn't miss one. I had to prove that my eye was healing. So after the test, I went to the waiting room and I felt like I was back in high school after a math test, feeling so anxious, wondering, did I get them all right? So I sat down, I had a book of prayers, and I opened it up and I started to read. So after a while, Dr. Miriam came into the waiting room and she was holding two printouts with a big smile on her face. And she said to me, "Congratulations, your vision has returned to 99% normal." Well, I was thrilled. I was so elated. And I looked her in the eye with a total conviction that I had never experienced before. And I said, if God could heal my eye, then he can certainly heal the rest of me. And with that, I hurried home, totally determined that I was going to experience a complete recovery. Well, in the middle of the night, as I was lying in bed, I started to feel energy flowing through my body, up my spine, my legs, my arms. I was in awe and amazement. I got up and walked around, and my symptoms were gone. And I spent the next year with enough energy to take care of my family, raise my kids, and even add another member to the tribe. And so when I look back at this miraculous event, I remember that moment where I looked at Dr. Miriam in the eyes and I said that if God could heal my eye, he could absolutely heal the rest of me. That was a moment when I knew deep down that faith can heal. And it's with that faith that now I partner with God, with the divine, to help others on their healing journey as well. And the journey is different for each and every one of us. And I want to encourage you to tap into your own healing journey with the knowledge that faith can heal and your body has an innate ability to heal. And so I want to wish you much love, many blessings, and remember to connect to your ease and flow.